Hi, Simon. Good morning.
Good morning, Manisha.
Could you please start your explanation?
Yeah, okay, done. Yeah, here it is my activity guide. And today's lesson is conferring the financial and close business rules. In those, we are going to explain these topics. First one is running the setup wizard. Here, here we are going to uh, explain the part of the FCCS. First one is first task is log into the EPM cloud. The given credentials. Yeah, okay. This is my URL and giving the credentials as EPM default and password. Yeah, it is open. Yeah, after opening this, we will get these two slides. This is already covered in the previous, so that's why we are getting land into these two pages. Here it is saying that go to start. Okay. And after going to start, give the name as FCCS and description as like this. Okay, and going to start. It's loading, and here is the name is FCCS. And description is financial consolidation process. After that, yeah, after that, click on next. Then we going to land into the details page. Click on next. Yeah, in the details page, he is saying that okay, number of month is 12, and starting and year is 20 to 29, and the starting month is January. Main currency is USD, and multi currency is enabled. Yeah. Here is starting year is 20 to 29, and 12 months is enabled, and my first month is January, and multi currency is enabled, and my main currency is USD. So then I click on this. Yeah, then we are going to a features tab. Yeah, this is the place. In that page, he is taking the options are sorry. Yeah. Consolidation is enabled, and the balance sheet is traditional balance sheet. Journal adjustment is yes with workflow. Yeah, okay. Consolidation enabled, and balance sheet traditional balance sheet, and journal adjustment is yes with workflow. Then multi gap is yes with manual. Intercompany is yes with tracking, and intercompany eliminations aggregation is addition. Then intercompany is yes with tracking. This is where the yes with manual, and aggregation is addition is already enabled. Then including ratios, he is taking liquidity ratio, asset management ratio, profitability ratio, and leverage ratio, and ownership is no, and a custom product is a custom dimension is product. Okay, including ratios, these four. Ownership is no, is already enabled, and a custom dimension is take that product. Then all the options are enabled. Those are translated currency input, parent input, and consolidation input, and supplemental data enabled. Okay, done. These four are you want to enable. Then I enable these four: translation input, parent input, consolidation input, and supplemental data. These four are enabled. Then what he says that go for next. These are the options which we see here. Whatever we enabled, we see like this. Then going for preview. Yeah. In the preview, we say once we check the options which we enabled, is it correct or not. After that, we are going to create. Yeah, similarly, we are in the preview page, we see like this. Then we are going to create, and start the application creation status. Yeah, okay, I'm going to create. It will take few minutes to create the application. Hmm, I think it will take 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, here the option says that application creation has been initialized initiated and please wait for the completion of status. Yeah, here one more point. When it is creating in status, don't go for backward or forward. That will gives the some problems in your VM. It is going to prepare, and after the application is created, we will land on this home page. This is the page, and here are the parts. Then after completion of this, we are going to adding the new features enabled in the application. Once we created the creation status is completed, then we go for that page. Application process is in status. It's already 2 minutes completed. It will take 3 to 7 minutes. It's going to create. Then going to status. And this creation is depends on some of the internet also. If your internet speed is very fast, it will take 5 minutes only. If you other than the internet is slow, that will take 10 to 15 minutes also. If you see the background in the preview, first part is the FCCS and description, which we give the names as a general part. In general, we give the name and the description only. Those two are displayed here. And second part is the details part. There we see the time periods and the start period, end period. These all are we get in the details page. And coming to futures tab, this is the other details like, yeah, it says that HYTD members is disabled. So it says that if you want to see the total year as two parts, like first part is January to July and January to June, and second part is July to August. And my main currency is USD. make it fast. Application creation first. Why? Because it will take a lot of time. Means we have to enable the options which we created in the futures. We are given the many options, so it is take some more time. Application creation has been installed. Yeah, 5 minutes completed. I think it will take some more time. It is in progress. Yeah, if you I missed the point. If you uh, enable the multi gap reporting, we will get only 3 custom dimensions. If you not enable the multi gap, we will get 4 custom dimensions. And enabling is completed, it will in process to create the application. It will take 2 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Once it completed, we will go into the again we are logging as with credentials. Then we will land on the home page. Before we click the create button, we can go to any previous pages like general details or preview. In these 3 pages, if you want to go any, you can create, you can go. But once you create, click the create button, we can't go to back. Still it is in progress. Yeah, it is successfully completed. Then click on OK. You will see the page. You will see the previous. You will go on log into this page. And today's main second topic is adding the new features using the enable features. Okay, and here first task is same as we created login as previously, that is the same. And the second step is application. Click on the application cluster and then select the configuration tab. Okay, yeah, this is the cluster. Cluster means which we have more a group of cards is called as a cluster. And it says that under configuration and if they enable features, then select the ownership management, equity pickup and partner elimination. Okay, and this is the enabling features. In those here we see the options which we have in the features part, and once we is enabled in the creation process, it will be not able to disable here, but whatever the features we left in the features tab, then all those only we can enable here. And it is there the ownership I created, and after ownership says that equity pickup and partner elimination. After that this is the part we see here, and then click enable. Yeah, okay, clicking enable. Yes, if you, it is asking that the features you have chosen will be enabled, so do you wish to continue? Yes, I want to continue. This also will take a few minutes because to get the all the features to restructure, so it will also take some time. After it will be completed, uh, you will receive the following message once the progress is complete. Okay, that message is, yeah, the consolidation functionality that you selected was successfully enabled. Before you can use these features, sign out and sign in again. Okay. And the one more notice, the process will take a few minutes, and after clicking the enable, yes, previously I said, it also take a few minutes because it want to reconfigure all the features. And sign out and sign. Yeah, this is also same again. Sign out and sign. I'm going to creation. It is also in progress. Once enabling the process in progress. Okay, done. Still it is in progress. Here only one option we left, other data. Remaining all the options we are enabled here. Still it in progress. Yeah, it is completed. We see the pop-up which we told before. Click on OK. Then I'm going to sign out. Yes, I want to sign out. And I'm logging as a previous credentials. And I log it again. This is the task we complete 2.0, which is adding the features to enabling options. And my coming is navigating an FCCS. Okay. Yeah, in those we have 4 parts. Those are log into the FCCS application and open the FCCS application. Navigate predefined dimensions, forms, rules, and valid intersections, and manage periods in the FCCS application, and create a custom navigation flow and testing. We will see one by one. First one is navigating the FCC, and you have the EPM cloud URL and login credentials. Yeah, we are already logged in. And first step we also same. This also we completed through just we log in again. And coming to part 2, in this part 2, in this process, you will navigate and review the FCCS application status, application settings also. Okay. And going to home page is the home page. Under application, and we have overview card. Okay, overview. In those overview we have dimensions. Here is the dimension part, and these are the dimensions we have in the FCC, and we are going to click on actions and to view the different action availables. Okay, yeah, this is the action. In those we have the few options. Those are important export data and copy data, clear data, validate metadata and refresh database, remove application, and inbox and outbox explorer. Then click the navigator icon and select user preference under tools. Okay, this is the navbar icon. Under tools we have user preference. Then what we say is that explore the options in the following categories. Okay, in the user preference we have these type of preferences. First one is general. It is says that which time do you select which language, and if you want to change the any image icon, we also see here. Coming to display, in the display we are going to see the number formatting and the page options and other options. Those other options are so consolidation options. If you want to enable from settings, if you want to go and enable, and if you want to see the only administrator settings or not, these are these type of display options we can see here. And coming to notifications, if you want to get the any notification through any email address, we can enable here. And this is the email start type, which will start and end times, and these are the notification types. Once last notification and current status, and due to date remember no notification, this type of notifications we will see. This also use the user administrator settings. If you want to enable, we can also see his. Coming to ad hoc options, this is regarding ad hoc, which we have the ribbon options in a smart view. Those ribbon options we see here. And coming to user preference, through user preference we are able to select the options which we created in the user variables. Yeah. We can user have the options to select which we want to have, which member he want to work. And these are the coming to reports. These are type of reports, and if you want to get the financial reports or normal reports through Excel or Grid, depend on options we can select here. These are the printing options. The reports which we created, in which format do you want to print? If you want to A4 or A6, if it is color or black and white, and landscape or port tag, those type of options we can enable. These are here. And coming to next, click on navigator and select the services application. Okay, Yeah, click on this is the navigator again. We are going to here and going to services under application. This is the service. If you want to enable the options, we can enable here. If you going to click on action, we can restart our run now. We get these options. Here we get the some. If it is in running status, we will get like this. If you want to, it is in pending status. We will see like this the time follow. And coming to next, and click on home button. Return to home page. Okay. This is the home page which we land on the previous. And my third parties. In this practice, we will navigate and review the predefined predefined components. Those are we see below. And click on the navigator and select the dimension under create manage. Okay. Okay. If you want to go to balance sheet under create and manage, we have dimensions. Those dimensions we can select which dimension do you want to select. Now I want to select account. Yeah, under account you want to go for balance sheet. Here you see the members which we created, which we start with FCC underscore, those are predefined. And he want to show the balance sheet chairs and other. Under balance sheet we have this type of members. It is a traditional balance sheet which we enabled there. If you enabled net income instead of traditional balance sheet, we will get the net income is in this part. And we have total assets, total liabilities. Yeah, our traditional formula is total assets equal to total liabilities and equity. So that's why we are getting liabilities and equities in under one member. Yeah, this is the now we are splitting the liabilities and equities. This is the way we can see the all members. If you want to minimize these options, you can click here. If you want to expand, you can expand. When you reach the level 0 member, it is not able to expand. This is the member thing we can keep in mind. Going to home page, click on data. Okay, I'm going to home page. And if you want to go for data, yeah, this is the under library we have a balance sheet, cash flow and income, and these are the predefined one. In those you want to go for FCC balance sheet by period, and then click close. Okay, FCC balance sheet by period. Okay, balance sheet. Yeah, balance sheet by period. If you click on this, it will open. Yeah, currently there is no valid columns of the data form. Why? Because we just now created the application. We didn't give any columns to it. So that's why we're going to close. And click on this button. I'm going to close. I'm going to home page. Again, he will go for rules card and launch account to consolidation business rules. Okay, then click cancel. Okay, you want to show how to launch the rules. Under rules card we have rules. If you click the launch icon, we will see this type of empty blocks. If you want to select any scenario or year, you can select. This is the way you can select remaining these options. And if you want to launch, you can launch. No, I don't want to launch, and I close it. Then go to home button and select the valid intersection. Okay, under application. Then I'm going to home page. Under application, we have valid intersections. Yeah, in these valid intersections, we have these predefined one. and yeah, the names starting with the prefix FCCS underscore on the variable intersection page are predefined and previously saying the dimensions also. The names which we start with the prefix as FCC underscore, those are defined by the application, created by the application. Click on validation, you view the details, okay. After that, and this is the variable reduction rules. This is the setup part, and this is the reports part. Currently, we don't have any reports. Then, when coming to part 3, in those, going to home page. Yeah. In this part 3, he will say about managing periods. It is also under the application. Okay. Under application, we have manage periods. Yeah, this is the icon. For example, if you want to change any period here, you can change here. For example, this is current is FY22, and click on OK. You click the arrow button, it will be coming to running position. If you want to open any period under actions, you can open. Or if you want to open multi options, click on this, select, and under the application, under action, we have open period. And one more point, if you once we unopen the application, then we are now coming, the status will not come to unopen, either it is open or closed. That's enough. And yeah, this is the way we can open the application. Note the status of John will be changed to open. Yeah, we selected many also, not only John, we selected up to John also. Going to home page, and coming to second part, create in the custom navigation flow. Okay, under home page we have navigation flow. Yeah, okay. Under application we have navigation flow. One second. Yes, sorry, under tools we have navigation flow. Under tools we have navigation flow. Yeah, he says that under add settings button we have create a copy. Yeah, if you want to give the name, which name you want to give, that will be mentioned there. Click. You want to create the name as custom navigate over A001. Okay. Custom underscore nav underscore over 001. Yeah, okay, this is the name. Yeah, okay. Then click on OK. The navigation flow will be here. Again, okay. This is the way we can create the navigation flow. Currently, it is in inactive position, and remove task dashboard and import it. And okay, you want to remove these two. Those are task dashboard and info. Yeah, if you double click on it, it will open. Then if you want to remove uh, dashboard, okay, dashboard and task and info. Yeah, these are the removed. And then I say yeah. Now assign the user. Which if you want to assign any user or viewer or power user, you can select here. Yeah, this is the way we can select our users. These are the users we defined previously. And whether you want to give for service administrator, okay. Under here, yeah, service administrator. Click on OK and save and close. This is the way we can create navigation flow. After that, and select an eye to make it to navigation flow. Okay. Yeah, you want to activate the navigation flow. You click on inactive. It will be going to state as active. And now log out and log in with the application. Okay. You will notice that task, dashboard, on the home page, this is not available. Okay. You want to log out and log in. Now I want to log out. Okay, then I am going to log in. If you see here, whatever the task we are disabled there, we are not able to hear in this navigation flow. If you want to go, yeah, once again, this is the way we can see the cards and repeat the steps 1 to 13 in this time and give the name as navigation flow as custom navigation 02 and remove task and navigation flow and assign to power user. Okay. You want to give the same name. We repeat the same process. Under tools, we have navigation flow and going to copy. I want to copy from default and here its name is navigation. Yeah, navigation flows. Name of the navigation flows is custom navigation 02. Okay. Custom underscore nav underscore ORA 002. Click on save. We are going to open. And he user as a power user, he says that okay. And which cards you want to remove means task. You want to remove only task from the navigation flow and assign to power user. Okay, now I'm removing the task. Yes, it is. I want to remove it. I remove. Then log out and log in as admin. Yeah, okay. After saving this, if you want to log out and log in, yeah, it is also in active position. I'm going to log out and again log in. And after login, we can now switch between them by clicking the navigation flow icon on the selecting the flow. You see this part. Then we can switch your application we want to log in. Under here we have these three. And now I want to shift to navigation 1 to navigation 2. Yeah, this is the way we can go into navigate. Navigation will be created. How many ways we can log in? Create the navigation flow you can create. But one thing, if any user or power service any role is in a login position, then only you can log in. You can duplicate that, it is not able to possible. Then coming to setup of a financial consolidation and close the dimensions. Okay, here also we have three parts. One is adding accounts to entities and adding members to movement dimension and adding currencies. Okay, then I'm going to home page. Okay. Now I'm going to default. Yeah, whatever the navigation flow is not an important. it will assign to all. And yeah, then log into EPM cloud. Sorry, here the overview is, in this application you will learn to add account and entities dimension members. Okay, and you have completed the okay, we completed the lesson 2, and we also logged also. Then go to add account dimension members, click navigator, then click the dimension, and create and manage. Okay, under balance sheet. Okay, you want to go for this is the nav bar. Under create and manage we have dimensions. In those you want to go for balance sheet. In those balance sheet you will go for total balance sheet and utilization approach. Okay, after the total assets, under total assets you want to go for current assets. Under total balance sheet total approach, this is the total assets. Under total assets we have current assets. Yeah, this is the current asset, and we have already previously 4. You want to add one more child. Yeah, okay. If you current assets, okay. If you want to add any child, you can click on add child. If you want to give any sibling, you can go into sibling. Now I'm going to go for add a child. This is the properties we can get. Yeah, he is the name is investments, and the alias also investments. Okay, name is investments, and alias also same. Then click on save, and investment account member, and add a account by selecting the investments and add agent. Okay, after saving this, you want to add to this investments, and it's taking time. Click on rolling. Yeah, it is a child. Under current assets we have investments of the child. Now if you want to add one more child to investments, same process. Click on add child, and its name is investments underscore current, and the default is correct. Now if you want to change the data storage as never share. Okay, and investments underscore current. Alias is same. And coming to data storage, yeah, we have dynamic. You want to change it as a never share. Yeah, okay. And click on save. This is the way we can add child to child. One by one, we can give the hierarchies, and click on save. And add two more childs, two accounts under the investments. Okay, you want to add two more childs to the investments. Those are, one is these are the names, and these are the alias names. Alias names are collective investment funds, and another one is bonds. Those data storage they never share. Same under investments, give the child their names. Now investment funds. Okay. COLL fund. F4U. Okay. Collective COLLECTA. Collective investments. INVB Invest. and its data storage is changed to never share. Click on save. Yeah, if you want to add any one more children under navigation, now I'm going for a sibling. Why? Because those are in same categories, and its name is like a corporate funds. CORP corp funds. Funds or something. Yeah, sir, corporate bonds. UNDS. Corporate bonds. And similarly, its data storage never show. And if you can save, it will be saved like this. Similarly, you can add a dimensions to the account, and the dimensions also same process. Then you want to add the child to entity. Okay, under entity we have total geography. Under total geography you want to add a child. Okay, under dimensions we go into entity. Under total geography, expand it. There is no any child in total geography. Now you want to add any child here. Yeah, this is the way we can child, and its name is segments, and base currency is USD, and save. Okay, segments. Village name is also same, and its base currency is USD. Yeah, this is the way you can select the base currency, and click on save. And this is saved. And in similar way, you want to add one more child. That's name is ES01. Alias is also name. Currency also same. Under 01, you want to add 05 and 06. New York and Boston. Okay. Yeah, okay. Under segments, you want to add a child. That is EN01. EN01. And its alias name is EN01. Alias also same. Okay. EN01. And its base currency already in USD. So I can save it. If you want to add two more chains to EN01, those are EN01 underscore 05, and its alias is EN01 New York. And its base currency also USD. And similarly, we can take one more child to EN01. That is EN01 underscore 06. And its name is Boston or its name is Boston, and its base currency also USD. Boston. BUSD. Boston. Click on save. Yeah, this is the way we can give the change to entity and accounts, and then adding change to dimension moment dimensions. Okay, under moment dimensions we have FCC moment subtotal. You can section down. Okay, I'm going to moment dimension. Under movement dimension, you want to search for FCC movement subtotal. Okay. FCCS underscore MBMTS. So, yeah, the movement subtotal. Here, along with FCC underscore, we have MBMTS. These MBMTS also represents the predefined member. For MAMTS represents the movement dimension. So now you want to add members to MBMTS underscore subtotal, and I search it. Okay, FCCS movement subtotal, and add a child. Okay, that child name is MBMTS balance sheet, and its alias is changes in balance sheet. Okay, MBMTS. I want to give the child. Its name is MBMTS underscore balance sheet. Balance sheet. Its alias is changes in balance sheet. Changes in balance sheet. And I save. Yeah. This MUMTS balance sheet is saved. And I saved. Okay, done. Then coming to third part, adding currencies. And similarly, we can go to currency dimension. Yeah, you can see currency. One more point I want to notify here. While creating the application, if you select multi-currency, then only you will get the currency dimension. Under currency dimension, you want to go for okay, dimensions currency. Select USD in an input currencies and add currency. Okay, I'm going to input currencies. Okay, under input currencies, and then click on add currency. Okay, this is the way we can add currency. If you want to select any currency, you can select only here. There is no any way to select our own currency. You can select only what currencies you mentioned here. You can select those only. And now if you want to select euro and save it, and it's going to euro. EUR. Okay, under euro, right? Yeah, this is the euro, and click on save. Make it save. Under currencies, we have input currency. Yeah, this is the way you can add currencies. Now, if you want to add similarly euro, AUD, GBP, and INR. This is also the same process. Click on USD or euro, add child, and select GBP and GBP. Yeah, this is the GBP. Save. Another one is AUD, which means Australian dollar. EUR means euro. And AUD, Australian dollar. Right? So, and then one more is INR, which represents Indian currency. Under I have INR. You can this is the way you can add currencies. way we can have currencies. Coming to our fifth lesson, importing and exporting dimensions. And yeah, here there are we have two parts. One is modifying metadata in the metadata file, and another one is importing the metadata file. Okay, first one is modifying the metadata CSV file, and similarly we are going to log in as the administrator, and click on home page. Under application we have overview. Under overview we have dimensions. Similarly go to home page. Under application we have overview. Under overview we will be going for dimension. Here we see the import and export options. Now you want to export metadata, and its name is okay, 1 second. Yeah, export metadata, create. Its name is okay. You can select local, means it will be on download to your local machine. If you select outbox, means it will be saved in the cloud level. Now you want to select account and entity. Yeah, account and entity, and he want this file as in CSV, so he selected, he don't touch any tab delimiter or other. Click on export and close export file. Okay, click on export. Yeah, this is the way we can see the file. It will be there in our local machine. Yeah, this is the file, which one is for account, another one is for entity. Similarly, first one is completed. Then we're going for 5.2, which is importing metadata. And yeah, okay. First task is extract the metadata file. Okay, we are extracted. And open EPM admin export. You want to open account file. Under account, you want to add one more row, and those row configurations are given below. Those are we can mention one by one there. Yeah, under open. Which one is account, means cloud admin properties. Yeah, the first one is account. You can open it. Yeah, okay, under at the end you want to add a one more row. Yeah, those specifications are, yeah, first account type is total account, parent is account, parent type is total underscore account. Yeah, TOT account and total account. Okay, TOT, not TOC. And its parent name is account. Okay, then okay, alias is also total accounts, and valid for consolidation is false, and data store is store. Okay, what are the columns we see? For my convenience, I will copy this row under 2 down. Then I remove the alias is the total account, and the valid for is false. data store is store, and data store is store, and data type is currency. Hierarchy is dynamic. Purpose calculation, data type, yeah. And the data type, its data type is store. Sorry, data storage is store, and the data type is currency. Data type is store, and the hierarchy is store description. Hierarchy type is dynamic, and account type is revenue. And where is the account type? This is the account type. Here is the revenue. Okay, and the time balance is balance, and skip value is none. Okay, time balance is balance. CV time balance is balance, and the skip value is none. Then okay, and the variance reporting is non-expense. Source plan is console. Okay, variance type. Yeah, this is the one. Variance type is non-expense. Non expense. EXP, and the source plan is console. And then plan type is true. Aggregation is addition. Plan type is true. Aggregation is plus. And then finally, sorry, yeah, but data store is never share. Data store, yeah, it is never share. Data type is never share. These are the specifications, and you want to save it as export file. Yeah, okay, I want to save it as export file. Right now I'm removing this column, sorry, this row. Okay, click on save. First file is read only. Okay, done. And its name is import file, import. Import file, and its type is CSV. We have many type of CSVs, just we go for comma delimited, and I want to save it in my local machine, so that's why I'm choosing folder. For my convenience, I will save it in a desktop. This file name is import file. Type is CSV. That is saved. Okay, remote, and it's okay, done. Again, I'm saving it. Then going to application to import it. Choose the file. If imported to save, the file is assigned to don't save. Okay. uh, Go back to your business process. Okay, while still business okay, while still in the dimension tab, click the import and create import. Okay, for account. Okay, first I'm going to account. Sorry, this is the application. Under import tab, create. So in those he says that and so for account file type comma delimited option, leave all the options. Okay, yeah, he want to take this file to account. Yeah, this is the account I am taking from which I saved previously. Import file. Sorry. Yeah, this is the one, import file, and I open it. Yeah, okay, and what he says that just browse the file and open and click import. Yeah, okay, I'm going to first I want to validate whether it is good or not. It is good. Then I'm going to import. Yes, I want to refresh database. Or import metadata to job submitted successfully. Okay. So to see this, we go into jobs. Imported. Yeah, under application we have jobs. There we are going to see the metadata process. Close. Close. Going to home page, under application we have jobs. Yeah, this is the way we can see the our process. Yeah, validation is completed, which we just created previously. Under refresh database, so fourth process under console it is completed, under rates it is completed. Similarly, it is going to check one by one. Then only we get the completed file. Yeah, this is the way we can see all the imported files. Okay, thank you. Okay, Manisha, over to you.
Oh, okay, nice. Thank you, Simon.
Okay,
You
Manisha,
can
thank you. Thank you.